Be active in sports, be involved in clubs, get really good grades, take many AP classes, and do everything. And they're stressed.
Yes, they are. They are really stressed. These students and parents are struggling, and they're overloaded with too much to do in too little time. Getting in the right classes on the right sports team, getting the right grades, you know, also they can get into the right college. It's enough to make your head spin. But as Fox 13's Lloyd Sowers is going to show you right now, more people are deciding enough is enough. It is time to draw the line.
I got all the boxes you needed.
Conversation at Tess Jordan's kitchen table, getting 3 sons through college.
Very, very stressful. I got some gray hairs from it already.
Does not sound like mom.
Like many families with college-bound kids, it's a race.
The economy is such where it's quite competitive out there, and parents want to provide their kids with every opportunity to outcompete the neighbor.
The competition keeps rising, a whole new world.
When I was applying to go to college, there was nothing like the stress now. There wasn't.
And as the pressure gets higher, the pace gets faster.
They're trying to do community service, be active in sports, be involved in clubs, get really good grades, take many AP classes, and do everything. And they're stressed because literally there's not enough time for a human being to do that much stuff in a day.
And the race begins younger and younger.
A challenge that we have is the preservation of childhood right now.
The documentary film Race to Nowhere has won national acclaim, suggesting our education system is failing our kids, while at the same time causing them emotional problems like stress, depression, and anxiety.
And also, we can't forget the stress that parents are put under trying to help their kids have all the private lessons and have the tutoring and, you know, work as hard as they can, and parents wondering if they're doing the right things.
Some say schools push too hard because their success and funding is sometimes measured by getting as many kids as possible into advanced placement courses. Elias says it's the school's job to offer rigorous college-bound courses.
But the students and the parents and the families decide. And I think, you know, part of this lost in, oh, you're doing this to my child, when in fact, very often kids and parents are deciding the things they're going to do.
21st.
It happened at Tessa's house.
We sat down every semester to plan out what classes I was going to take.
All 3 brothers chose dual enrollment, taking college courses while in high school. Nico is a high school junior and a college sophomore.
By the time you graduate high school,
I'll have my AA Associates and my AutoCAD certificate.
Dimitri graduated from UCF, now working as a mechanical engineer. Billy's at USF in civil engineering. Nico says he's smartest of all.
do you ever get any advice from this guy?
Not really. Mostly about girls.
It hasn't been easy, and it's not over yet.
I've taught them to have a plan B, just in case something doesn't work out to your expectations.
So if I divide everything by...
With a piece of advice for the race.
I think the mistake we make is not providing them with the coping skills in the event that they don't succeed or meet their goal.
At Tampa Prep, they're taking a hard look at it.
Tu as vu, il a vu.
Now sprinkling the school year with no homework weekends.
In the absence of having homework, re-engage with one another. Don't get on the internet, don't text message, don't do phone calls, don't do all of that other stuff you've been putting off. Actually enjoy one another, enjoy your holiday, enjoy the time with your family.
Plummer says great kids will go to what's a great college for them.
I don't think it's about the Harvards and Yales. Maybe I'm biased because I didn't go to Harvard or Yale.
Maybe it is about how you run the race.
You can always excel and do a great job wherever you are. And if you're a person who can shine, you're going to shine.
Personally, I think I did the most.
Many run the race.
Right now, I perceive it as being worth it.
The finish line might be in sight.
Absolutely.
Good.
Finish line is in sight.
The happiest strive for their own finish line. Lloyd Sowers, Fox 13 News. Bottom line, we need to make the right choices with our kids. We need to develop good coping skills, how to manage time and manage stress. And there is help out there if you need it. We have more info for you at myfoxtampabay.com.
You know, the stress keeps building up on these kids all the time. Well, what are parents to do? But what can the school district do? Is there something they can do to help?
In fact, some school districts are taking a hard look at that. And we told you about the no homework weekends at the one school. But as parents, we need to work with our own schools to discuss just how much is too much. And every child is different. So parents have a huge role to play in all this.
Boy, it really comes back to parental involvement here, doesn't it? Every time. Every time. All right, Lloyd, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Kelly?
After a lot of hype and the promise of a lot of Legos, we now know when the Bay Area's newest theme park will open its doors. Up next, get ready to play because the count